Today I want to talk about stress because that's something we're all very familiar with as humans. Being a human's hard. And I've had a lot of stuff going on lately, like things that are outside of school and like creating all the things I create, like real life just stuff. It's hard. So I kind of just want to talk about like pro tips. I mean, these are all things that I try to do. I don't always do them because I'm human. Sometimes humans like to torture themselves and feel the stress hardcore when they are stressed. So the first thing that I try to do is, if I'm stressed about something, there's only so much you can do about a certain situation, especially if you like missed a deadline or you just messed up. You might feel like even more stressed because you're like, oh God, I could have prevented this. I could have prevented this extra stress. So what you gotta do is do everything you can. Call your whatever and ask for an extension. Call your whatever and ask for a rewrite or a redo or whatever you did wrong. Call and ask to see if you can fix it. And if you get their voicemail or if they say no, there's no point in stressing in it. You've done everything you can. There's nothing else you can do. Sometimes things are just out of your control and it's hard to accept that. I'm someone who definitely likes to be in control of the things I'm stressed about because then I can stop being stressed about them once I do them. But that's just not realistic. Sometimes things aren't in your control. Another thing that you have to do is to isolate these things. Don't make it into one giant pile, like these are all the things I need to do and then I will not be stressed anymore, because that's not true either. Once you finish this mound of stuff, in a couple months there's gonna be a whole new mound of stuff. What you gotta do is isolate the things. What things do you need to do today or tomorrow or by the end of this week? Only focus on those things and don't look at the rest of the pile. And even when you have like this list of a couple things that you have to do, look at one thing at a time. Get as much done as you can on one, then look at two. Then it's good. Then you can move on to the next batch of things that you need to do. And like this all sounds so like duh, but I have to remind myself to do this all the time. Also, take time for yourself. And that's really hard for me to say and do because I've made a video about this, about feeling lazy, that if I take like an hour of time to just like watch Parks and Rec and chill out, I'm not feeling like balanced, I'm not feeling good about my productivity, even though I'm a pretty productive person. And also hydration's very important. When I'm stressed, I often forget to eat and drink and sleep, like the essentials of surviving. As I'm like saying all this, I'm stressing myself out because I don't do this. That's all I have for you today about stress. Have a good day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.